about something new.
We don't have
Okay.
to. You saw
All
Inferno
right, we're
Comp and
live.
you died.
Wait, I saw what?
You saw Inferno Comp, remember?
Yeah,
This is
All right,
pretty
hold on.
cool.
Let me check the stream, make sure that we're actually doing
it
it.
was fun.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
got
my
a
usual do.
notification.
You got a notification? Okay.
Yeah.
We're playing.
Yeah.
Why didn't I get a notification? I am the person.
Maybe YouTubers really doesn't like you.
I mean I got like a notification because I have unsubscribe on posts.
I think I just got. Yeah, I got one.
Well, you do your intro. I'm gonna go get some chocolates.
What intro? It's a fucking live stream. I'm not prepared
Say,
for this shit.
Hello,
Did y'all see the last live stream we did?
No, just say hey everyone.
If Doc did not take over the live stream by having a serious mental breakdown about fetishism in the fucking chat, it would have been unwatchable. It legitimately would have been just unwatchable. All right, I'm tweeting it out.
Whatever. I fell asleep and I'm still recovering.
Wait, you were yelling at me for falling asleep.
I wasn't yelling at you.
I mean, you kind of were.
What did I
you were being a little mean to me. You said the N-word.
Oh wait, let me get it. It said I fell asleep and I literally just said bruh.
Yeah. But then you said
I said I'm a sleepy cute nigga and I said K, so we streaming. He said give me an hour and a half. I said listen to some DMX wakes up a nigga fast.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I did listen. I listened to DMX, a little bit of Daughters, and then Zebrahead. So, I'm pretty epic. All right, hold on. Just out to share it to the Discord, and then.
Dude, imagine being so uncultured that you don't get any of the references Joker made to past films.
I mean, I saw the reference to Raging Bull.
Well, see, the movie is made in a new Hollywood style, which I love it, but it at times it felt a little forced.
Yeah, I like the opening title.
I don't remember the opening.
It was like he's laying in the street beaten to a pulp, and then it's just like Joker in the fucking title.
Yeah, that's somewhat.
That's old Hollywood. Yeah,
that's somewhat new Hollywood-esque, but a lot of it, like the way a lot of like the shots and the coloring and even the setting, very new Hollywood. And I don't know. At times, it felt like it was like putting it on like a mask rather than like being genuine.
Yeah. Okay, Doug's in. We got Bratz. Oh wait, Bratz is alive. Okay.
Well, no, he just did no Discord December.
Remember? Gay. Fucking. Yep, he wasn't there in November either. So fucking.
And
get back to Discord.
Preparation.
Also, I was looking at our pinned comments or pinned messages today, and like 90% of everything is just Bratz or Choso.
Well, because he's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
I was just talking about like just minor issues I had with Joker.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about our favorite movies of the year, and then our favorite.
Oh, mine was Joker.
I literally saw 3 movies.
I saw more than that, but I literally did not give a shit about anything I saw except for Jojo Rabbit, and Joker's worth like 1 viewing, but it's not that great. It's like I'm glad I saw it.
My thing about I wanted to see Lighthouse really badly, and I'm going to soon apparently. I don't know. I don't really have that much control over all that, but I really want to see Lighthouse because it looks fucking amazing.
Lighthouse looks pretty good,
but I did not get to see it in theaters, which I am still kicking myself over. But I did see 3 movies, and those 3 movies are Endgame, Jojo Rabbit, and Joker.
Oh yeah, I did see Endgame.
I saw all 3 of those. Endgame did not age well throughout the year.
Yeah.
It was like big, and then like nobody gave a shit.
It's a movie similarly to Joker, I guess, just for us, I guess, doesn't really warrant another viewing. Yeah, you saw it, you experienced it, and now you kind of
it was like an event. Jojo Rabbit was so good though.
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit has really sat on me well.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. So
honestly, my two favorite media things that came out this year were Has Been Hotel and Jojo Rabbit. Has Been Hotel has not aged well for me. It's just I just rewatched it for like the fourth or fifth time last night, and I still fucking love it so much. Which is weird because it like really feels like something I would not love.
It does have HU energy. It has that kind of cute neon monster merch.
Oh wait, should we actually have Doc on here since he and I are beefing on this channel?
Yeah, you should have him on here. I want the
because if he gets on here, yeah, we should just have our debate about whether or not his Hollywood Undead video was falsified information.
I mean, J-Dog's favorite animals.
Oh yeah, Shazam came out this year.
I saw Shazam. I did see Shazam. That's 4 movies. I saw Shazam out of state, and it was awful because I didn't hate the movie. It was in a theater in Florida.
Ew.
And the screen was flickering between brightness the entire time.
Oh, that sucks.
And my dad, my dad, I went with my dad, and he went up there, like he told the projector guys, like, dude, the screen is all fucked up. And then he told them, and several people went up, and they stopped the movie for 15 minutes, and they turned it back on, and it was worse. And they just kind of coasted the entire movie with that. So maybe I disliked the movie more because it was kind of hurting my eyes the whole time.
See,
I mean, that's a valid reason, I guess.
See, the only movie theater that's remotely close to me is 40 minutes away, so I don't watch many movies that came out this year.
Damn.
I gotta watch The Rise of Skywalker just because it's so bad. It looks so terrible.
I have not
watch Cats then.
I have not had spoiled.
No, because here's the thing: nobody likes Cats.
You gotta see Cats before they fix it.
Yeah, here's the thing, though.
That's the sad part.
Nobody likes Cats. Okay, nobody. It's a meme. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. A bunch of soy boys are like, "Oh my god! Oh, I love Star Wars! Oh god! Did you see Kylo Ren?"
39-year-old consumer.
You're gonna get like e-riches, and I need to see what they defend this time.
God, as the whole e-rich, his humanity has sat on me. He's really liked Decent 3.
Out of 5 or
out of 10.
Oh shit.
The nigga liked The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first saw it, I thought I liked it, but like the really thinking about it, no, it was really bad. It was really.
I remember seeing it, and I thought I was being punked. When they got to the casinos, it was like, "Am I a celebrity? And is like Ashton Kutcher getting me? Like, this is not the real movie, right?"
Okay, so here's my opinion on The Last Jedi. It could have been a really good movie if they made one change. Okay, maybe not really good, but it could have been pretty good if they made one change. End the movie. Well, you know that scene when Kylo is like, "Join me, Rey."
End the movie there.
No. Don't end the movie there. End the movie with her grabbing his hand and joining him. And then just end the movie there.
I remember
turn Rey into a villain. It would have hooked everybody for the sequel, made them run over to go see it. Everybody would have been like, "Okay, we need to see what Rian Johnson's planning now." And then you could have left Luke with a story arc to finish in the third movie. You could have made Rey an interesting character, and you could have given Kylo an interesting perspective. And you know what? That would have been a legitimately good subversion of expectation based on the Empire. Join me, Luke.
Here's the thing, though. There's two main problems I have with that. One, it wouldn't fix all the dumb bullshit they pulled in the beginning of the movie.
But it would distract from it.
It wouldn't have had
Pink Hair, who is literally the worst Star Wars character ever.
Who?
Pink Hair.
Okay, Rose. She's the second worst. So it's like, I mean, Jar Jar is pretty. Or actually, no, Jar Jar isn't even the worst in the.
Jar Jar is funny.
I would say that Baby Anakin is probably a little worse than Jar Jar.
Baby Anakin is also funny.
Okay, all right. I won't.
Watch.
What's the worst character in episode 2 then?
Second.
teenager Anakin, because he's not
Okay.
fun. He's just annoying.
Okay, let's say third worst is teenager Anakin. Then we got pink hair girl, and then Rose is the worst.
Rose doesn't do anything though.
She literally murdered everybody in the Resistance and nearly killed Finn to try and save his life. Like, what if he died there and she just fucked over that would have been another great subversion of expectations, ending the movie with Finn dead in that cockpit and she just like ruined his sacrifice and everybody dies.
Well, I mean, I
remember watching.
That would have been so good.
That Finn should have died in that movie, but
when I was watching the last,
Finn should have been the main character because Rey is literally an like completely unusable character.
Well, here's the problem with Rey is that in Force Awakens she was not well written, but Daisy Ridley and J.J. Abrams were able to interject enough life into the character for Force Awakens.
Daisy Ridley is a bad actress.
Okay,
she is a bad actress.
Like Emma Watson.
She hot.
She's worse than Emma Watson.
No, Emma Watson is the worst actress that gets acclaim. Genuinely the worst actress to get.
Well, they're both
okay, I haven't seen Harry Potter, so maybe you're right. I don't know.
Her entire character in the Harry Potter movies after like the third one is just
being white
instead
of black.
Well, I mean, the first one was pretty.
I mean, to be fair, what was her name?
Like five in the first one. That's excusable.
Fucking Mary, she was hot in the first. Fucking Mary Jane in the Spider-Man, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
And she gets too much hate. She's fine.
It's pretty bad though. Yeah. And then I saw her in like one other movie, and she was bad in that too.
I got her angle. I got Kristen Dunst's angle.
Anyway, no, here's the other thing. So one, it wouldn't fix all the dumb bullshit they pulled in the first one. And second, there's no precedent of Rey's character that would make that sudden change be
what character? It would have been the first interesting thing to work with.
That's the thing though. There's no build up to it. It would just be, oh, suddenly I'm evil now, lol.
Well, actually, there would be build up because of the her entire presence in the movie.
Because Luke was fucked. Yeah, and Luke was an asshole, and then
but that doesn't. In fact, if anything, that just strengthens her resolve in the light because she's the one trying to convince everyone. Oh, go to the light. No, if they intersplice the rest,
but that's of the lame.
If they intersplice the rest of the movie with her like dealing with it or like struggling with it in the same way that Anakin did in the second one, but actually make it good, then it would make sense, and then I'd be like, okay, that's an interesting choice.
Well, no, but you see that. If we cut it here, then we don't get to see that Luke redemption arc, which means that
you would have had another fucking movie instead of just throwing it at the end and then Luke's dead.
See, I meant support because my idea is at a pretty similar place. Though I hate the Purple Lady's plot because I think it was the dumbest thing ever to not tell anyone.
That was fucking retarded.
It is a really cool image, like when she light sped into.
It's story wise, it's fucking retarded and it ruined Star Wars.
Visually, it works.
Actually, no. I'll say this: visually, Last Jedi is probably the best Star Wars movie. Visually,
it has a lot of bad CGI.
Yeah. Empire.
Scene looks like a prequel.
Either
I would say you throw on the trailer for Last Jedi, or you throw on some scenes on mute, and you know what? It looks pretty good. He's a good visual director.
I'm not going to deny that it's a good-looking movie. I just think that something like Empire just works better.
Yeah. Also, wasn't the whole point of Rise of Skywalker coming out so that nobody would ever have to talk about Star Wars again?
Well, what happened was that Disney realized that they didn't have enough buzz on their own, so they started paying companies to talk about it.
I mean, I don't even know if I need to respond to Doug Wild in the fucking chat because it's like so obvious. Fucking sequel trilogy. I don't think would have been good. It could have been good if they bothered to have a general outline. But like, here's the thing: that's like knowing where your story's going. I mean, imagine it. Because it's a trilogy, right? But imagine if you released, if you released the first act of a movie and had no idea what the other two acts were when you released it. Because the thing is, the way I write is once you have the ending, you can kind of go back and make sure that everything behind it is consistent and try to add a little bit of build up, make sure everything flows correctly. You can only do that if you have a point A and a point B. the simple storytelling.
Well, the thing about the original trilogy is that they didn't know they were going to make a second movie, so the first movie does have an actual ending.
I mean, I will say this in Last Jedi's defense, Force Awakens left basically nothing to work off of except. And then in Rise of Skywalker's defense, Last Jedi somehow left even less to work off. Well, so it's like each movie sacrificed the subsequential film.
In my opinion,
I think that you can make a movie just with no idea what the sequels are going to be because the original trilogy was that.
No, that's not what the original trilogy was at all, because the first one was a standalone film that had a sequel. It had an ending that was proper, that you could build off of.
Yeah, and then Empire had a plan for
open-ended, but they knew what their ending was.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Yeah, like here's the thing. I'm not saying you need to know everything that happens after your first movie to make a first movie, but let's be honest, this was not released as a standalone Force Awakens was not a standalone Star Wars movie. It was the first of a new trilogy.
Even when they make standalone movies, they suck ass, like Rogue One or Solo.
Rogue One is genuinely probably my bottom worst. It's just so bad.
Here's the thing though, 2, and that's just everything. 2 is so bad. At least 1 is funny. And at least 1 had a scene or 2 that's nice.
Here's the thing. Empire
1 is ironically better looking because I think they used more practical effects than 2.
Yeah.
So in places it actually looks better, like the final Darth Maul fight.
Here's the thing about Star Wars. Empire is a great movie and one of the most like best improvements of a sequel ever. Return of the Jedi is my favorite, even though it's the most flawed of the original trilogy, because I love Jabba's Palace and the second Death Star are my 2 favorite set pieces in Star Wars. New Hope is a awful movie that turned into a great one because of great editing. No, you look at the original cut of Star Wars, the first movie, and what George Lucas had planned, it would have never caught on. It was saved by editing. And like special effects
was like bad
because it's all out there. Like,
well, here's the thing about George Lucas is that people really give him shit as a director, but if you look at his pre-Star Wars filmography, he's actually a competent director.
Yep, I don't even think he's that bad of a director. He's just an awful writer, and he's lazy.
Well, here's the thing about
no, he's not lazy. He's the opposite of lazy. He is so.
Works too hard.
He works way too hard to the point where it's so unbelievably hard.
Have you seen behind the scenes footage of the prequels?
Have you seen?
You literally just walks on set and was like, okay.
Have you
the prequels old?
The special editions of all the original movies? You think that he was lazy, or do you think he's?
He didn't direct Empire or
no.
Yeah,
no,
but he did direct the special edition.
Yeah, but the special editions, most of the fucking stuff they brought in was shit.
Oh, it's bad. That's the point. He was like, "Oh my god, that would be so cool if we add that here." Oh, we gotta add that.
He's like, listen, just because he has
we gotta add that here.
Like, here's the thing: the prequels are stuffed with ideas. They're just pretty much all bad ideas. So being stuffed with ideas does not mean actually. Never mind on all my points. Doug made my point for me. The only good Star Wars media is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
I agree.
That is probably one of the best video games ever made.
Wait, I want to say something here. With all these movies, here's a simple rule: the first 3 movies, especially the first 2, are like actual like movies made by someone with a vision and not intending to try to make the next big blockbuster, even though it turned out that way.
I mean, here's the thing, though. Star Wars as a whole is shit.
Oh my god, it's Synthcool. Synthcool's in the chat, you guys.
Wait, Synthcool's in the chat?
Oh my god, we got a celebrity.
No, but the first 3 Star Wars movies are like actual movies made by someone made by people with vision. And then you have the prequels which are not real movies. They're blockbuster trash made by someone with too much control. And then you have the new ones, which aren't movies either. They're these, by the way, by not movies, I mean by, not like...
Okay, here's what Star Wars offers humanity. Genndy Tartakovsky's series of Clone Wars, Lego Star Wars, and then like the original trilogy. And then I guess some good things in the expanded universe. Apparently, I don't read. I cannot read. So
the non-Darnakovsky show, like the 2008 one.
It is okay.
I don't know. I really love it.
It is nostalgic to some, but like here's the thing. I actually, you know what? It's not even that. It's not even that the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars is that good. Because every time I throw on because we recorded a VHS off of Toonami and then burned it to a DVD. I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I put that on, I just watch the commercials. So I think the best thing to come out of Star Wars is 2005 Toonami commercials.
I really
whenever
dislike.
Whenever you say that name, I just think of Gendo Ikari.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't like Genndy Tartakovsky.
Like just some guy is up there in the Gendo Ikari pose.
Wait! Did you just say you don't like Genndy? Dude's
I
don't like Genndy Tartakovsky. I'm not a fan of him.
Shinji, get in the A.
But Samurai Jack.
I don't like
Dexter's Lab.
I don't like Dexter.
You don't like Dexter's Laboratory?
I mean, I never really watched it, so I don't really have that connection with any of the
I'm
show.
not the biggest fan of it, but
I remember.
I'm not either, but I mean,
I remember being like 12 and like hearing that Powerpuff Girls was better than I remembered. It was not just for girls.
I mean, here's the thing with Powerpuff Girls is everything about Powerpuff Girls is great except for the main characters who are basically drag the entire show down. All the villains are great. Really, all of the side characters are fun.
I'm just trying to make a point.
I must have had Alzheimer's because I don't remember.
You know what the best character is?
I'm not even trying to be rude here. I'm just saying that I'm trying to make a point here. I had no problem getting into Powerpuff Girls when I was like a little too old for it because I really did enjoy the comedy of it. But then I never really got into Dexter or Samurai Jack. It's just something about it.
Wait, Brant, isn't Johnny Bravo made by Butch Hartman?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Are you?
I think it is. I think it is.
No, there's no way he would write that.
No, he absolutely is credited in Johnny Bravo.
He might be credited in Seth MacFarlane is credited in Johnny Bravo.
Seth MacFarlane and Butch Hartman. So yes, there's two.
No, Butch Hartman did not create Johnny Bravo.
It was created by Van Partible.
Oh well, he wrote for it though, right?
Maybe like a little bit, but I doubt he wrote every episode.
Seth MacFarlane wrote for a lot of stuff too. And here's the thing: I guarantee.
Oh no, he was a storyboard artist / writer.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no wonder Johnny Bravo literally looks like Tough Puppy.
You know what? Tough Puppy is one of those shows, much like Powerpuff Girls, where the side characters and everything other than the main character is really good. But then it's just dragged down by just obnoxious, unlikable main characters.
So apparently the guy who created Johnny Bravo is Filipino, and he does like a bunch of like cosplays as Johnny Bravo now. This is the greatest thing ever.
You mean Island Trash? Or?
No. Like, okay, check the Mew DM quarter. This is actually the creator of the show.
Why are you sending stuff to us privately for the stream?
Unpopular opinion, early 2000s was peak CN.
That's not unpopular. Everyone thinks that.
I would actually disagree. I think early 2010s, because here's the thing.
No, are you kidding?
Thundercats was so good. Young Justice, so good. Fucking Gumball, so good. Looney Tunes show, so good.
Which one?
Hollywood Undead.
Which one had Johnny Bravo? Which one had Ed, and Nettie? Which one had Dexter?
Okay. Well, here's the thing: Ed and Eddie, Johnny Bravo, Dexter, like all of those are really good shows, but they're kind of overrated.
No, they're not.
Just a little bit.
You take that back. You take that back, you coupled. Johnny Bravo is underrated as shit.
I'm not used to Brant getting this emotional in any kind of conversation.
Johnny Bravo is one of the greatest shows ever created. Every single line, every single episode is filled to the brim with hilarity, and it doesn't get nearly the respect it deserves. Plus, early 2000s, that's when Freakazoid was on, which is also an incredibly underrated.
That's late 90s, isn't it?
No, it was late 90s to early 2000s, which is that whole sort of era of like 97.
I was an Animaniacs kid, so I don't.
Yeah, because you were a cuck who didn't like Johnny Bravo.
At least I wasn't a Tiny Toons nigga.
No one likes Tiny Toons.
No. People like Tiny Toons.
No, okay. No one straight likes Tiny Toons. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right, maybe. Yo, fucking.
Let me look at the early 2000s Cartoon Network show. Hold on.
Are we including Adult Swim though?
No,
because like I think the worse Cartoon Network got, the better Adult Swim got. Because like here's the thing, Cartoon Network was the best in the early 2000s and the early 2010s, but then late 2000s, late 2010s, it started to suck ass. Adult Swim, I think, is the opposite because late 2000s we got like Xavier Renegade Angel and Frisky Dingo and like Moral Oral and stuff like that.
Yes,
and then late 2010s, I mean, okay, Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, but Rick and Morty, despite the end of season 3 kind of sucking, is still a really good show, and Adult Swim is still knocking out some really good stuff, like Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell, and like what else is airing now?
Late 90s to early 2000s, you have Dexter's Laboratory.
Never forget My $1 Million Extreme.
Johnny Bravo, which is a 10. Cow and Chicken, Ed and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay, all right.
Samurai
Cow and Chicken is unwatchable.
Codename Kids Next Door. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Okay, Billy and Mandy's good.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Foster's is overrated.
Ben 10.
Ben 10 sucks.
Chowder.
Okay, Chowder's pretty good, but that's late 2000s.
No, it's not. Chowder was in 2007.
Wait. Why do you hate Ben 10?
Okay, I guess hot take. The only good Ben 10 show was Omniverse. And that's because of the art style.
No.
Everything else, Ben 10, the watch is cool. Sure. Some of the alien designs are cool. But Ben 10 has a bad cast, no good episodes, and it was just not a good show. And then Alien Force, Alien Force sucked. And then Alien Force sucked, and then Omniverse was like all right, but had a good art style.
Omniverse was shit.
Ben 10, the original series, is the best.
No, Ben 10 sucked. Listen, I will give you Teen Titans because that was probably one of the best things of my childhood. But Ben 10 was garbage.
And then
Ben 10 was totally spiced here, except less fappable.
So you get all those great TV shows. Now let's look at early 2000s and late 2000s and early 2010s, right? You have
no, these are not equated. Literally 2010 was the comeback year.
So you want to start at 2010 because that's missing out on one of the best shows that I was going to give to you, but all right.
What?
Wait, which one?
Flapjack.
Flapjack paved the way for
Flapjack. It's
I'd say Chowder. I always liked Chowder more than Flapjack, but Flapjack was good.
Flapjack has one of the greatest lines in any Cartoon Network show, which was it's a stand-up comedy bit where like the candy dentist is like failing, and he's like, I got a story to tell for all of you, and then a heckler's like, why don't you make it 10 and jump off? That's hilarious. That's so funny.
That's pretty good. Flapjack was good. I respect Flapjack, but like the way I see it, 2000s, early 2000s versus early 2010s is like Teen Titans versus Young Justice.
Okay.
Well, no. Teen Titans versus Young Justice. I love both, and I probably like Teen Titans better, but Young Justice is better.
No,
you see what I'm saying?
Let's start at 2010 then, okay?
Well, Gumball is better than like Dexter's Lab or any of those. Even if it's like Dexter's Lab obviously has more nostalgia appeal, but Gumball is a better made show.
So 10,000s, you have Gumball, yes.
10,000s.
And you have Regular Show, which is one of the greatest shows from that.
Never even watched a Regular Show, actually.
And you have Adventure Time, which is overrated, but I can see why people like it. Mm-hmm. Then you have Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, Uncle Grandpa, which is
Uncle Grandpa is overhated. It has its moment. It had its moments of it got so surreal that it had its moments.
It is literally one of the worst things I've ever seen.
No, it's hideous, but like it's kind of good in Adult Swim kind of surrealism.
Dude, do you remember Generator Rex? Because I don't.
Generator Rex was dope as hell. It just got killed. It was so much better than Ben 10, but it never caught on. Like 2010s was filled with great shows that got cut off. Like Thundercats was one of the best kids action shows ever made, and got cut off on a cliffhanger.
Okay, and 2000s also gave us Steven Universe.
No,
we all love Steven Universe. We gave us Clarence, which is it's so.
Okay. Well, hold on. That's later 2010s.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It was 2014. That counts.
Wait, what?
Yes, it was 2014.
It was 2014.
Yes.
Oh shit, you're right. It was 20. God, I feel old now.
So far, you have Uncle Grandpa, Steven Universe, and Clarence, and Ultimate Alien. You have Lobotomy, which sucked. You have Problem Solvers, which was meh.
The fuck is lobotomy?
Robotomy. Oh, you don't know
what
it?
The fuck is robotomy?
Exactly.
Wait, were those shorts?
Well, yeah, okay, well, if you're going by that logic, what about all of the shows nobody remembers from early Cartoon Network 2000s?
Okay, you have Grim and Evil, which was fantastic.
Who the fuck gives a shit about Camp Lazlo?
I do. Camp Lazlo was hilarious. The last episode was literally the camp counselor getting arrested for being a pedophile.
Wait.
I'm not kidding.
Wait, what?
I'm not kidding.
What? Hold on.
It was just some random guy. It was just some random guy who infiltrated the camp and started teaching them, and he gets arrested at the end for stolen identity theft. And then
that's not pedophilia though.
Dude, come on.
I mean, okay, all right.
He literally strips down naked.
Okay, maybe I'll give Camp Lazlo a second try. But okay, another example. So here's the thing. I think early 2000s is more lovable. Early 2010s is higher quality. Another example I'll pull out is early 2000s. You got Duck Dodgers. I love Duck Dodgers. It's pretty flawed though. And then early 2010s, you got Looney Tunes Show, which maybe isn't as much of a classic, but it's way more clever and, in my opinion, better made.
Also, no, Freakazoid was in the 2000s because it ran from 97 to 2003.
Oh, that don't count.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a 90s show.
Oh, Justice League. I forgot Justice League was pretty good. Justice League was pretty fucking good.
It was.
Yeah, that show was pretty fucking solid.
Remember the episode when they went to World War II?
Oh, have 2010.
You don't. That was one of the best part. That was 3 parts long, and
it was never funny.
What? I'll give you Looney Tunes Show and Mad because I love Mad. But
Mad. Okay, no, not Mad. Mad. The Cartoon Network Mad sucked.
No, it was great.
No, it sucked. It was literally just lol random fucking garbage.
It was funny.
No, it wasn't. You're blinded.
Yeah, no.
No, it was funny.
But I will say Gumball is probably one of the best kids cartoons ever made.
You know what started? Because here's the thing. Early 2000s was basically just a bunch of leftover shows from 98 and 99. So I count them as 2000s because that's when Cartoon Network started doing original programming. So
yeah.
So you know what else was there?
Oh, wait, we were talking about Cartoon Network era. Why would you put Freakazoid?
Because Freakazoid moved over to Cartoon Network.
It did?
No, wasn't that WB?
Yeah, but then it moved over to Cartoon Network.
Okay, Doug just said that Mad TV was an even worse Robot Chicken, but
that's not accurate.
Well, no. Here's the thing, though.
Robot Chicken had more effort.
So Robot Chicken is one of the worst Adult Swim shows. Legitimately, it's probably in the top 3 worst things to come out of Adult Swim.
You know a little show that
Robot Chicken is god awful.
No.
Some of the Star Wars ones are funny.
Tim, do you know what 98 to 2004? What ran from that in Cartoon Network? Early 2000s. A little show. It's called Batman the Animated Series. Have you heard of it?
Batman the Animated Series.
That was WB. That was kids.
It moved over to Cartoon Network in 98.
It started in the early 90s, though.
Oh my god!
But it moved over in 98. And
did it even last to the 2000s?
No.
Yes,
oh my god!
And that's why it counts.
It had 4 seasons.
No, Superman. Maybe Superman the Animated Series did. But
I'm looking on the official programming list, and it moved over from 98.
That must have been reruns. That must count for reruns. That list.
If you turn on Cartoon Network, you would see it.
No, that's bullshit. That's like
counting. It's not. No, it's not.
Dude, it ran from 92 to 95.
It's like saying the original run of Tom and Jerry was a great show from the early 2000s. It doesn't count.
But it didn't run in the early 2000s. It ran like
it did. It absolutely did. Well, no, it ran on regular Cartoon Network too. Y'all don't remember Tom and Jerry on? Okay. Yeah.
Fine. Well, if we're only counting original ones, you can't count like Justice League, or you can't count like
no. Justice League was on Cartoon Network.
No, it was. You can't count Teen Titans either because
Teen Titans was premiered on Cartoon Network.
Former acquired series is what I'm looking at right now, which means that they acquired it from WB. Therefore, if I can't
Teen Titans aired on Cartoon Network, you can watch.
If I can't use Batman the Animated Series, you can't use
You can't use the show that was made in the 90s and was finished before the 90s ended. It ran for 4 seasons. It didn't go into the 2000s.
Well, I'm looking right here and it says 98 to 2004, so
literally Google Batman the Animated Series.
2004 was when Justice League was going, and Superman the Animated Series ran for like 2 years
2004
before.
Was Justice League Unlimited.
No. Oh, yeah. 2002 was Justice League.
2001, I thought it was.
Oh, so Pee-wee just said Disney, but that's I think he's misspoke because Gravity Falls is literally the only good thing to come out of Disney Channel.
I remember liking
probably ever
when it came out, but no.
Also, if we're talking,
you know what else came out? Just quickly, you know what else came out in the early 2000s on Cartoon Network?
What?
The High Fructose Adventures of Annoying Orange.
That was the early. No, yeah, that was the early 2010s.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's
the early 2000s.
But okay, if we're talking about like the decade, though, Gravity Falls is easily in the top 10 best things to come out this decade, just in all media. Because I'm rewatching Gravity Falls now, and it's literally perfect. Not perfect, but it's probably the best. It might be the best.
Perfect.
Like, here's the thing. Gravity Falls is the best kid show ever made.
No.
Easy.
No.
Easy. It is the best kid show ever made.
It's not. No,
it is easily the best kid show ever made.
It's not. That's not true.
I just find it funny how like fat bearded animation YouTuber that sounded.
No.
Yes,
that is.
That is so dumb. That's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
All right, Brant, have you even watched Gravity Falls?
Yes, it was fine.
No, it was great.
Oh, okay.
From beginning to end.
Letting me know what I thought of it.
Well, like here's the thing, though, Brant.
I can literally name 5 better kids' TV shows off the top of my head that's better than Gravity Falls.
You think that Johnny Bravo is one of the greatest things ever made?
Yes, I do, and you're goddamn right.
It's good. Johnny Bravo is good. It's funny.
It is so funny.
You guys.
If we're going for pure comedy, if we're going for absolute just pure comedy, no drama, no stakes, anything like that, just what's the most enjoyable, then yes, Johnny Bravo is one of the most enjoyable things I've ever experienced.
Like, listen, if you want to come at me with something, at least come at with me with something that I have to think about, like Batman the Animated Series or something.
Okay, Full Metal Alchemist.
That's not a kid show.
Yes, it is.
Eat shit and die. That is a shonen.
Shonen is literally
that doesn't count. First of all, we separate anime.
Fine. Yeah, anime is like the subjugated second-class citizen in the animation world.
Fine. Freakazoid. Or Animaniacs, if you want to get like that.
Animaniacs is like has really good moment. It has really good moments, but most of Animaniacs is not that
Question:
great.
How many times did Gravity Falls do a pitch perfect parody of Bob Dylan?
How many times did Gravity Falls do an episode where they get trapped into a like one of those arcade first person shooters ones, and the way they get out was clicking their heels like like fucking
the entire episode.
That sounds like a fucking Fairly Odd Parents joke. No, it's not even that good.
Where they go to hell, and
it's like this fat cop doing it, and he just keeps saying, "There's no place like home. There's no place like home." Or
Freakazoid?
Yes, it was. Or how about the
keep in mind, I'm not even trying to diss Freakazoid. I'm just saying Gravity Falls.
How about the time in Freakazoid where Cosgrove, the police officer, pulls over someone and saying, "I'm going to have to give you a ticket." No, not Jerry Springer. That was such a good punchline.
It's not even that good.
Yes, it is. When I first saw that as a kid,
I'm not going to say Gravity Falls is the #1 funniest kid show, but overall, it comes together perfectly. The story is great. It has probably one of the best, most lovable casts of any show I've seen.
Fingerprints.
I mean, okay, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. I obviously Animaniacs probably takes the cakes for like best like dirty jokes that they like expose children.
Johnny Bravo, are you fucking kidding me?
In my opinion, it's actually, if you're talking about kids shows that suck in dirty jokes, Wendell and Vinny. But
the fuck is that?
I have no idea what that is.
You don't remember Wendell and Vinny?
No.
No, is that like some shit that was? That sounds like some shit Nickelodeon. That sounds like some shit. Shit Nickelodeon show from like 2013.
Old SpongeBob is better. Old SpongeBob is better than Gravity Falls. Much more enjoyable cast, way better jokes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
If I'm getting
the SpongeBob had great early, like first 3 seasons of SpongeBob had great jokes, but they didn't have the intrigue, the mystery, the drama. They didn't have the heart. They didn't have the animation. They didn't have.
No, listen.
Gravity Falls. I'm talking overall package. I'm not talking about like it's
you don't have to
show.
be deep to be the best show. You can just be the most enjoyable one.
But Gravity Falls is impressive for what it accomplished.
That doesn't mean it's the best one, though.
Well, in my opinion, it is the best one because
your opinion
it covers all the bases. Zootopia is literally your second favorite movie. Don't talk to me about
that. No, it's not. You dumb retard. I just said it was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, I will pull up your tier list.
Do it, because Zootopia is not my favorite. My second favorite movie.
All right. Well, maybe not second, but it's like in your top 10.
Yes, it is.
And it is
that is so faggy.
Yeah, it's such a bad. It's like such a aggressively low 6 out of 10 movie.
It's more like a 4.
No, it's better. The creative world helps it be above that, but
it's such a watered down film. Like I feel like I'm watching like Marshmallow Fluff.
I just like the environment, the art, the animation.
I'm not going through 95 pages to try to find your fucking.
No, I'll send it right now, and
especially with the whole like
you'll see exactly what it is.
Worship like that goes on, like the celebrity worship. Like that movie just feels so gross to me.
Where is it?
Well, no, the movie, like everybody's like, oh, it's so good. It's about racism. Like,
dude, some Mexican chick from like 15 years ago you don't remember is in it. Like, she does the song. Like, bro.
What? Shakira?
Yeah.
Shakira's Mexican?
Yeah, she's Hispanic.
No, she's Brazilian, I think.
Ew. Oh wait, no, Brazilian. Yeah, no, they're rough.
Also, no, it's not even.
They're rough and they get kinky. So
not even in my top 5.
Stop. Drop.
Hold on, I'll send it in the Mew DM corner because I'm not ashamed of it because I never claimed to be a movie connoisseur. What I do claim to be is someone who enjoys what I enjoy, and that's.
Oh, why do you guys get mad at me when I say I just enjoy what I enjoy, and y'all are like, Tim, you're kind of. I don't respect you.
Grant is the Tim of movies.
Yeah, we've already I don't expect anyone to see, to respect my opinion of movies. Ever. Why would I ever expect someone to respect my opinion of movies? And here's the thing. At worst, you could say that my favorite movies are bland. Not that they're terrible. I don't have, Jack and Jill in my favorites, like Hollywood Undead.
Hold on. Going through your... All right, so Brant's favorite movies are Joker, Good Will Hunting, which I've never seen, Shrek 2, which is pretty based. Haven't seen Borat. Bill and Ted is great. Zootopia sucks. Shining is pretty okay. Good in some spots. Infinity War is I love it, but Back to the Future is overrated but good. I think everyone in the server has the South Park movie in their favorite, so I can't knock that. Empire's good. Aladdin is your favorite?
That's mostly nostalgia, though. I'm not even gonna lie. It would have been Hunchback, but the problem with Hunchback is
Hunchback has the best Disney song.
This is the Gargoyles, so.
Ratatouille isn't even good until the last scene.
No, you're wrong. You are so wrong.
The critic speech is good.
No, Ratatouille in its entirety is based.
I will also say Brazilians have some great fart porn. What do you think I was talking about, Doc?
Wait, why is it Doc?
I'm talking about Brazilian citizens. Ew. What do you think I was talking about?
No, but if I'm actually going to submit my player into this my card into this debate,
I think every video I've seen of Brazilian people involves face spitting. I think every single video I've ever seen.
Wait, can I actually say, wait,
I can see your garbage opinions on 3 great movies.
let me lay down my cards real quick. Justice League is better than Gravity Falls.
No, but Justice League is really good. I can't knock Justice League, but no. Oh, Justice League had like the problem that Teen Titans had, where it's like it tries to take itself seriously, but then it's like they'll just like call each other like they're really dumb names, and like the characters barely ever have. No, okay, never mind. I'm thinking Justice League Unlimited. Yeah, okay, regular Justice League is like okay. The first season's not good. Second season's really good.
It had some kinks to work out, but
second season, especially the second half of the second season, where they have the wild card episodes and Star-Crossed, those are great. I can't knock that at all. Those are great.
The wild card episode featured the Teen Titans as villains.
Yeah, and to be fair, Teen Titans, one of my favorite shows, but the first season's unwatchable.
I don't know anything about the first season because I haven't watched that.
I will say this: probably one of the best superhero things I've ever seen in my life. It has to be the end trilogy of episodes at the end of season 4 of Teen Titans.
I am not the Tim of video games. Shut up.
You like Life is Strange.
I like Life is Strange.
Actually, no, you're not, because I would never like Life is Strange. So.
But wait, let me kind of.
Also, Brant was like building up like Christmas present he was gonna get me for like a month, and then last night I call him and he's just drunk out of his fucking mind. He can't formulate a sentence and just groaning in my ear. And then he like gives me the codes on Steam, and it's just 3 Sonic games, 2 of which I already own that he paid money for. So I guess thanks.
I was just crying laughing the whole time.
I was like, you didn't even get the bad Sonic game, so I didn't even get it. I didn't even get the joke.
I just think Sonic is funny.
It is a good Sonic game.
Listen, I like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Which is what I got him, actually.
Actually, really nice. You got me Left 4 Dead 2.
Oh, really?
You gifted. I mean, to be fair, it was like $2 because of the sale. But
Left 4 Dead 2 actually looks pretty fun.
Well, I got Sonic CD for free, and then I got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 for like $2. So,
as somebody who doesn't care at all about video games, my friend Pedro looks like one of the best video games ever made.
Did you actually just say my friend Pedro?
What is it called? What's it called?
Oh, wait. I thought you meant like your friend Pedro made a video game. Like, really?
No. The banana one with the double gun thing.
Yeah. No.
The game looks so good.
I thought that you were like memeing on Napoleon Dynamite or something.
All right, guys. Hard question. Well, Brant's not going to care, but Yandhi or Saturation Trilogy?
Yandhi. Easy.
What the fuck you, Brant?
Saturation Trilogy sucks ass.
Eat shit and die.
Yandhi is literally just Jesus is King, but good.
I don't know. I didn't
Hey guys, look at the stream name. We don't talk bad about our Lord and Savior Kanye. Fucking but
okay.
All right, so what did y'all get for Christmas?
I got a mini fridge, Mad Villainy on vinyl.
Oh, dang. You got a fucking mini fridge? That's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got like some artwork that I can hang on my wall. I got a lot of
what kind of artwork?
It's like that really famous picture of a bunch of guys sitting on like a scaffolding from like you know the one where they're all eating lunch, hanging on a bar, like from the 20s or whatever.
On skyscraper.
It's like a black and white sort of thing. I swear, it's a really famous photo. How do you guys not know this?
Sorry, I was trying to get Doc on the stream. I stopped listening.
I also got some shirts that I needed because I've been running out lately.
Yeah, I got a lot. I can name pretty much real quick. I got the first 3 seasons of Breaking Bad. I got a shit ton of gift cards, and then I got some nicer clothes
and some Sonic games.
And some Sonic games.
I got Left 4 Dead 2 from my boy Andrew last name, and I got a bunch.
He should have given everybody. Andrew should have just gathered up a bunch of money and got everyone in the server Garfield card.
Hey, Tim, where's my video game?
I'm broke as shit right now, and I don't have money.
It's almost
right
like he's
now.
funneling his money to someone. But I got a ton of these colored vinyls that they're not exactly like great or anything. One of them was Kiss, but they were colored, and that's kind of cool. But there's
what kind of faggot gives somebody Kiss for fucking Christmas?
The other one,
opening your present to Gene Simmons.
Aerosmith.
No. It's just a cease and desist copyright strike from Gene Simmons for owning his own merch.
No,
it's a Kiss Pez dispenser.
It was cool because they were colored, but the ones I actually wanted were ATLians by Outkast, which was really cool. I got Mad Villainy, and I got In the Aeroplane Over the Sea, and I have a theory that someone was looking through my listening history on streaming because I not asked for it.
Yeah, I got Mad Villainy by my boy G-Pack, and then another friend got me Hollow Knight on Switch.
Yeah, I'll say this.
I got Rainbow Six Siege, but apparently I need to make a Uplay account.
Oh yeah, you do, because it's a Ubisoft game. It doesn't take very long.
I'll say
What, are you gonna say anything?
Hold on, sorry. I asked Doc if he's still coming on. He's like, "Yeah, I prefer the air." What an ass! I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Airplane. That's that actually might keep notching up as one of my favorites because I've been listening to it a lot. It's really clicking for me.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, really, it's just "Oh Calmly" is not that great, and then "King of Carrot Flowers" Part 2 and 3 is not that great. H3, I never even liked him when everyone liked him.
I like H3 enough. I mean, his worst moment is when PewDiePie said the N-word, and he was like, "Dude,
why would you say the N-word?"
Yeah, and then like smash cut to him with iDubbbz saying the N-word constantly.
Yeah, it's like but here's the thing: he's always been like that. It's just everybody liked him, so nobody noticed that he was just like this staunch, hypocritical elitist. Like,
but besides that, I don't really care about him anymore. He doesn't really make content that appeals to me.
His podcast sucks.
It has the exact same joke for everything he does, but the joke isn't that bad. The joke is Ethan looks funny, and that's just a joke. That's just a joke.
Here's the thing: H3 podcast is not the worst podcast ever, but it's also no solving the hard questions.
It's also no This Week in Stupid.
We should have had a. Fuck you. Should we do like an impromptu?
Yes, we should.
Actually, no. We did the stream where y'all pussied out because y'all were tired and needed to get to sleep. But Andrew, KP, Zach, and I did this game where we would do a story one sentence at a time.
No. Hard questions.
Well, that needs more preparation. That needs more preparation. We should do something improv based.
All it needs is 3 questions, and then you improv the answers.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I like to actually like think through like a clever answer instead of just.
Solving the hard questions. Question number 1. I guess I will start. All right.
All right.
Who is the most evil man in the world? It could be alive. It can be alive or dead. It doesn't matter. Let's start with Tim. Tim, who is the...
No, I'm not ready.
Let's start with How To, then. How To. Who is the most evil man in the world?
Definitely Michael Eisner.
Explain.
See, Michael Eisner is the former CEO of the Disney Corporation. And he kind of created this model in Disney where they want to make quality movies. And honestly, I don't understand that.
All right, I got my answer.
Okay, Tim, you go next because I have to. Mine is kind of long-winded. So,
have y'all ever heard of a man named Kendrick Lamar, also known as K-Dot to some, an intellectual to others, and a hack to me? So, do y'all know what racism is?
No.
Okay, I don't know how long I can fucking push this on the straight face. Okay, fucking Kendrick is a little poo-poo head, and his skin looks like that poo-poo.
Okay.
There we go. Did it. Woo!
Okay.
No, Kendrick's an asshole. I hate him.
So, here's the thing. here's the thing about evil and good and all that is that you have a lot of people who claim that they're evil. You know, they're the edgy 13-year-olds. Oh, I'm such a psychopath. But only one man has ever truly harnessed the power of evil like no other. You look at what people think are the most evil people in history. Kendrick Lamar. John Money, Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin.
I like how you put Kendrick Lamar next to John Money.
all of these people are known for being hateful, evil people, but only one person, only one person has ever been able to harness the power of evil to do unspeakable acts. Do you know what his name is, Tim?
What is it?
Melvin, brother of
the Joker. Melvin, brother of the Joker.
Man, the absolute behemoth of a man, Melvin, actually told his mother, drugged her with sleeping pills when she just wanted a little bit of company.
Should we do a reaction to Melvin, brother of the Joker on stream?
Melvin would have none of it. He drugged his own mother. Could you believe it? I can't. I'm literally crying and shaking right now just thinking about it, actually.
All right. Everybody in the chat, place your vote for who is the most evil person out of the three.
Kendrick Lamar, Melvin, brother of the Joker, or Michael Eisenberg.
Michael Eisenberg.
I don't know. I was pretty impromptu. I did not want to go first. I thought of some.
I didn't say my.
Kendrick Lamar, more like Kendrick Lamar.
Great.
We did it, guys.
Lamar, hands down. Melvin.
Did it, Reddit. Melvin. Oh, we got one vote each. We need a tiebreaker.
Well, we have 7 people, so Disney guy.
Okay, good. I'm winning.
No, we only have
winning.
Have one vote.
Winning. I should have picked Charlie Sheen.
No, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Okay, I'm just copying Cumtown, but y'all know the story where Charlie Sheen was caught watching child porn, and then his housemate was like, "Please, you need to stop," and he's just like, "Mind your own fucking business."
Did that actually happen?
Well, it was reported by his housekeeper, and knowing Charlie Sheen, I believe it. Also, Charlie Sheen probably raped Corey Haim, but probably. Allegedly, he butt fucked Corey Haim until he killed himself.
Who's Corey Haim?
He was a child actor.
Why is Charlie Sheen so big?
Listen. You guys want context? So Corey Feldman and Corey Haim were like best friends. So, and that's why Corey Haim was the big reason that Corey Feldman started his crusade against pedophiles. So just to clarify, if Charlie Sheen did not exist to rape Corey Haim, we would not have gotten
angelic to the core.
Angelic to the core.
Well, then why is this person?
I love how right after I say he got caught looking at child porn, RNV writes Charlie Sheen is an anti-hero. I win. All right, Kendrick got voted worse. I win. Fuck you guys.
No, he's not. I got 2 votes for Melvin, and you got 2 votes for Kendrick Lamar.
All right. So the important thing is that How To loses.
Yeah, How To lost, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
So Tim and I both get 1 point. And he gets 0.
I can go last for this next question. Tim, ask a question.
Yeah, all right, Tim.
Hold on 1 second. Just need to.
Why do you still have Asperger post prison as your profile picture?
Wait, that's
funny. Because it's funny.
Oh, God. All right, I figure let's go for the stream for another hour.
All right, well, ask your question so we can solve said hard question.
All right. What is? Hold on. What is the worst band?
Ooh, okay. Do you want to go first out too, or could I?
I'm going last this time. I need to think.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Okay.
So, the worst band needs to encompass everything that makes a band bad. Bad music, bad performances, and bad fan base.
Okay.
And no other band, no other group of people represent that more than Lil Xan.
Don't talk about snails while he's
Lil
here.
Xan is the worst bandmates. You have each band member that make up Lil Xan just completely adding nothing. The trumpets are so weird. Like, why would they have somebody just specifically on trumpets for all of Total Mad Villainy? And
Guys, do you hear the clock? Do you hear it? Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Oh yeah. Did y'all even listen to Total's Anarchy, or did I listen to it for no reason?
I have not listened to Total Anarchy.
You cock.
Then I didn't want to kill myself.
Total's Anarchy is probably the funniest album ever made.
Miley and her Dead Pets.
No, that's second funniest. Which, by the way, you and I need to.
Wait, no.
If copyright didn't exist, I would want to make this stream a reaction stream to Miley Cyrus and
Napalm Death.
Napalm Death. Okay, that's pretty funny. Napalm Death is pretty funny.
Trout Mask Replica.
Trout Mask Replica is like only Pena is funny, and outside of listening to the album.
Tim, what's the worst band?
All right, I'm gonna read y'all some lyrics. Let me know if you think that this is well written or not.
Okay.
Nah, 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 nah.
Oh, I know exactly.
Nah, 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 nah. You want to talk about Lil Xan being repetitive? I have about 58 more nahs left in this song.
Gee, I wonder what this is gonna be.
Nah, nah, nah.
Hot show, right?
Nah, nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah.
It's Beatles, right?
Oh, it's not. Oh, it's Hey Jude. Okay.
It's the Beatles. The most overrated band. The worst band, actually.
Oh.
They couldn't even afford good equipment. They sound dated. It's like, bro, fucking, it's the 80s. We're not gonna listen to fucking Beatles. We got better things to listen to, like Kate Hill and fucking Public Enemy. All right, somebody else.
Okay.
I have more of a spiel made when I actually have time to fucking prepare for this shit.
So, what I feel like the worst band would conclude is a subjugation of hate and pure ravage, cold-hearted oppression, and just representing everything wrong with the world.
Kendrick Lamar. Are you gonna do it? Say it.
That's why the worst artist of all time is Logic. The worst band is Logic.
I thought you were gonna go to Kendrick Lamar.
Well, I was, but then you spoiled it. So
damn it. Okay. All right, no, forget I said anything. Go with your original.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar has some of the most abhorrently racist and offensive. He is a white rapper, and he's a white rapper. N-word so much. I literally shook and cried till I ache.
Very cool.
Every time I hear Kendrick Lamar proudly proclaim that his dick is in fact not free, I am raped. Every time.
For those of you who don't have the probably 1 out of 7 people in this chat who don't actually follow, I hate Did to Pimp a Butterfly, and I gave it a 3 out of 10.
Oh yeah, you should totally check out our Mucore progress.
Let's self-plug. All right, as anybody has not seen, I'll post it on my Twitter again once we have like another 20 albums.
I'll post it in this chat right now. But
oh yeah, go ahead and do that. All right, people in the chat. Kendrick Lamar, the Beatles, or Lil Xan? Who's the worst band? Out of those 3 bands, who's the worst band?
My whole joke was just Lil Xan being a band. And I was gonna do that so that
Lil Xan and the Xanettes.
I was gonna keep talking to the point where it would just be evident that I'm talking about In the Aeroplane Over the Sea.
But, that would have been good. But that's why we can't just improv this shit.
No. Because I was going, but then somebody cut me off, and I don't remember who.
Oh, it's probably me. I don't like listening to you talk.
I don't know. They had a whole trumpet player, and it was kind of weird how Lil Xan wanted to seem and sustain the mountaintops or whatever.
Just wanted to raw dog Anne Frank. By the way, is O Comly about him having sex with Anne Frank?
No, none of it is actually about him having sex with Anne Frank.
Okay, because there's a lot of sexual references in O Comly.
O Comly's about Anne Frank masturbating.
If you actually know like the back.
Wait, it's about her? Really?
Yes.
Yeah. See, a good deal of Anne Frank's diary is about her puberty, which is why the sexual references are there.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I've read it. But yeah. So, and if you ever see like an adaptation with a somewhat of an adult edge, they do bring up her puberty a lot. It was a big part of the.
We need to find another like historical child who was murdered, and then make a song about wanting to raw dog them. What?
Daisy.
Who? Daisy. Whoa! What if we made an airplane over the sea? Except it's about Daisy's destruction.
The girl I ever loved was killed in Peter Scully's basement.
Yeah. The only girl I've ever loved.
When the cops came down and rained on everyone.
Semen-stained Australia. Semen-stained Australia.
Down under 2006.
This basement.
No, Australia 19 or well, hold on, what year? I'm not going to look up Daisy's destruction on Google.
Also, I have 2 votes, which means that I win.
I should have won.
No.
Okay, well, Xandrick the Beetle. I don't know if that counts.
Well, the one above that is Lil Xan is the worst band. So
yeah, because nobody else voted.
I win. I win by default, which is the best type of winning.
Why can't Kendrick Lamar do what NF does and make good music without racistly saying the N-word? NF is black and never says the N-word.
Dude, I love NF too.
I think that's a vote in my favor.
You know what? Yeah, that's a vote in your favor.
Okay, so
I win.
NF stands for no. I should have had the joke finished before All right, you guys want to try a story? Just doing a sentence.
No. I have a third question from you, Tim. Oh wait, no, it's from me.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this done quick so we can do a better game.
No, this game's great. I love solving the hard questions.
What is the country that most deserves to just stop existing?
So there's this little country in the Middle East.
No, it's Tim first this time.
Damn it!
Wait, god damn it!
Brand.
All right, hold.
I joked, didn't I?
Have you guys heard? Okay, all right. So imagine that you're in a country with mass amounts of wealth, and yet there are homeless people and trans people unable to get their corrective surgery out of tax dollar profit. That's right. I'm talking about the big A. I'm talking about America. America is a place that, while supposedly is free, tax dollars are not used to help people like our friend Snails transition fully into the woman he was born as.
It's she.
That was the joke. All right, somebody else jump in. I got nothing else.
Imagine living.
No, this is the order. It's my turn.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right. So imagine you're living in a country, in a far-off land away from your natural habitat. You are a man of the white race. You have been subjugated to an area of
that's so hot.
Disgust. And then this country that you live in starts getting a spore that grows on top of it, that eventually becomes a country on top of it. And then it's even worse, where the government takes away the children for the parents merely thinking that 2 genders exist. We're talking about
damn it.
And Canada is the worst country. It most deserves to be disintegrated. Because first of all, they don't even have Thanksgiving on the right day. Second of all, they are literally allied with Justin Trudeau.
All right, can I change my answer? I just had a way funnier answer.
Sure.
I'll let you go first, Brant, because there's a small chance you may go for it.
Dude, I know how to get rid of the incel problem.
What?
You just have to think about it. You have to destroy the notion that of involuntarily being celibate. You just gotta nuke the Virgin Islands. That's how you get rid of inceldom. You just gotta get rid of the Virgin Islands and call it
such a shit joke. It's such a fucking awful pun.
And you gotta call it Chad too.
The country that has Projac in it.
So, yeah, you gotta get rid of the Virgin Islands because incels keep flocking to it because they think that like the Virgin Islands are like where people only play D&D all the time, but it's like D&D in real life. If you go there, you're just gonna get raped by a bunch of. Well, you won't be a virgin for very long, I'll tell you that. But because those native islanders are not very friendly. So
I'm surprised. I was expecting you to do Little St. James Island.
Oh, I
had a bad joke. What I was gonna say.
I was gonna do Israel, but then I thought of that. So yeah.
Oh, Israel's would have been good too, but no, I have the best one of all.
Yes, Virgin Islands need to be eradicated so that incels can finally get their mandatory government GF.
I had a joke that I was gonna say Turkey because they're so stupid that they're named Turkey and they don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
That's almost just as bad as the Virgin Islands one. No, let me tell you what the worst. So I just realized that America is probably going to have mandatory sex changes for everyone. So I'm going to in like 20 years. So I'm going to change my answer. So this country was actually overthrown in a war and doesn't exist anymore. But I think it's important to give history its credit so that we don't repeat it.
God
well,
damn.
What am I going to do?
You're going to do Nazi Germany, aren't you?
No. So like I said, just because a country's not there anymore doesn't mean that we can't respect its notorious history. So imagine, if you will, a country ruled by a horrible dictator who treated his servants like garbage. And the country was founded upon invasion of another smaller country, and they straight up kicked all of the people out of the country, and then overtook it with violence and force. And then it was so badly run, and the dictator was so incompetent that there became so much infighting that they lost the country within 2 days. What I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is a little bit of a country in Nevada called Kickassia. I believe that we should respect the past and never let anything happen again like that. Don't curtail to dictatorship, because it'll eventually only bring about more bloodshed and violence.
I relinquish my answer, and I think How To should too, because we're not going to beat that.
Yeah, that's just.
All right, so okay, guys. All right, that works.
You win. You won.
Let's do this one story thing now.
All right. Who wants to? All right. So the way it goes, you can't have more than 5 sentences, no less than 1, and we're just going to try to continue the story until we reach a natural ending. So who wants to start with the opening statement?
Well, let's let you do it since you've done
that. Wait, can I say the first statement?
Sure.
A neo-Nazi gay furry.
Huh?
A neo-Nazi gay furry walks into a bar.
Why does it have to be a bar? All right. I guess I'm next. As he looked around, disgusted with his own contradictory nature, he sat down for a drink, but was instantly ID'd. And he was 12. So he had no ID on him. All right, Grant.
The British police asked him, "Oi, you got a license?"
We just lost over half of our viewers in the last minute.
I don't know. I think I had a good setup.
We just lost over half our fucking viewership.
It's been cool.
Oh, that is so good.
The British police wandered over to him and asked, "Oi, you got a license for that, mate?" To which he calmly responded, "I don't know, do I?" At which point he was lightly told that he needed to go to jail, please. Of which he complied, because what? You're gonna disobey the British cops?
Yeah. But then, as he was walking down, he attempted to run, but was unfortunately jabbed in the leg by the British officer's club so hard that he fell to the ground screaming.
Now unconscious, the neo-Nazi furry 12-year-old was transported into the royal castle of Prince Andrew, chained to a wall, and left hours upon hours to wait for any sort of information about his fate.
Suddenly, the monstrously devilish Prince Andrew stumbles upon the room like Jeffrey Epstein in a kindergarten, and
he's like you mean like Prince Andrew in it's the worst. It's the worst simile I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, he
like Jeffrey Dahmer stabbed the woman like Charles Manson on a killing spree.
Okay, fine. Cut. He stumbled in like Tim stumbling into a gay pride convention. Totally filled his eyes with lust and passion.
He walked over to the child slowly, his lips being licked at a constant pace. He puts his long, calloused fingers upon his face, and he says to him,
"You have to finish your sentences."
I was going to let him go and say something.
Okay. I want to show you something, my child. Do not be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. He reached for the remote to the TV station in front of the boy, and upon turning it on, he was met with 2017 Nostalgia Critic episodes. Prince Andrew said, "Please, would you watch this with me?"
The neo-Nazi gay furry 12-year-old said, "But I don't know his name. Does he remember it for me?" Prince Andrew smiles. "Oh, he remembers it, so you don't have to."
All right, this is so fucking bad. All right, how to go ahead.
Okay, let me think for a second. and then Prince Andrew starts creeping upon him, and he says to him, "I once knew someone like you. He was cute and fresh. Her name was Daisy."
Prince Andrew then says, "Don't worry, I'm about to make you feel good." When suddenly, banging from behind the TV screen starts emerging into the room, and Nostalgia Critic starts screaming, "No, don't hurt the kid! Don't hurt the kid! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! I can't watch this! I can't watch another child be hurt!"
But then Prince Andrew looks at Doug Walker as he screams throughout the TV and says, "No, don't worry, I'm Muslim." "Oh, okay." As he sits back into the TV.
The neo-Nazi creeps back.
Brant, you're so bad at improv because literally every single time I bring up something, you turn it into "No, it didn't."
No, because it's funny.
It's funny, but you're ruining like the one rule of improv.
No.
Just to build and not tear down.
Here's the thing, though. What would you do with Nostalgia Critic going out? It's much funnier just to make a Muslim joke.
No, but then Erod, the blockbuster buster, busts into the room, and he proclaims, "My Puerto Rican George Lopez donated power. I will not allow you to hurt this child."
Suddenly, much like the scene in Avengers Infinity War, portals like at the end of To Boldly Flee happen, and suddenly Linkara steps out in his Lightbringer uniform. Nostalgic Chick steps out, and then the entire cast of that guy with the glasses in 2011 steps out, and then Doug Walker cracks through the TV, and then with a gleam in his eyes, he says, "League of Super Critics, assemble."
Prince Andrew wets his pants. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. He's never been fitted with a league of critics that were super. There's been many leagues of critics who had tried to take him down for molesting children, but none that were super and led by Doug Walker himself. Frantically, he calls the phone. Angry video game nerd, what do I do?
And then James Rolfe, the man, the myth, the legend, says, stop. He stops from having anal sex with his daughter, and
bruh.
picks her up and places her off, and he says, "It's nerd time." And then the angry video game nerd music starts playing. He's gonna take you back to the past, and then he suddenly appears in the room. Suddenly, at that point, killing Obscura Lupa and Phelan in one sleeping bowel.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Obscura Lupa and Phelan die, but nobody cares because they're not that good. But infuriated by the death of his comrades, Nostalgia Critic says, "It's time to attack." And then Comfortably Stupid starts playing in an orchestral version as they charge towards the British Parliament and kill the fucking Queen.
It's Comfortably Dumb, you cuck.
Whatever! Do you think I actually listened to Nostalgia Critics The Wall?
I did.
I did.
Whatever. Fucking Nostalgia Critics The Wall orchestral version starts playing as they charge towards and kill the Queen and several guards.
Wouldn't Nostalgia Critics,
in order to save the small child?
Critics orchestrated The Wall just be The Wall orchestrated?
Well, no, because there's still vocals.
They're like quiet.
Nostalgia Critic had done it. He had taken over the United Kingdom as one ruler, naming it North Caucasia. However, tensions started to grow when an email led to him alongside with his shadow government Mike Michaud as they were being really mean to everyone. The neo-Nazi furry just kind of watched and ate popcorn. He was still tied up though. Nobody really bothered to take him down.
No, but Prince Andrews was raping him.
So not so awesome. The dossier made by all the people no one cares about from Channel Awesome came out. Doug Walker stammered as he said, "I'm very sorry you felt that way."
All right. How to? This is going to be your last one, and then I got the ending down. So give me your next one.
Nostalgia Critic proclaims to shoot them down, and he says with a whisper, looking off into the distance, "A bad credit card."
a bad credit card crushed our economy. It was just a bad credit card.
Who would have thought?
Months later, after many civil war, bloodshed, and dead D-list internet critics, the invasion of North Caucasia was successful, and it was the day of the broadcast of Doug Walker's public execution. As the royal family, now in hiding, watches along, the scarred and beaten Prince Andrew walks over to the couch and says to his family, "Please, I can't bear this any longer. Change the channel." And then change the channel. The end. Unless y'all got anything else.
Post-credit scene.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, Brant, you get the first post-credit scene, and then you get the comedic end of credits post-credit scene.
Suddenly, the credits pull up. The credits change themselves. The names, they start fitting on a very small idea. A post-credit card, a bat post-credit card, a bat post-credit card.
God damn it. Oh, Doc's here.
Oh,
all right, how to give us our funny little outro.
And then you see Nostalgia Chick with her pigtails on in the corner, growling and shivering. and then she takes off her pigtails, puts on a pair of glasses, and says, "The video essay era has dawned."
Oh, okay. I got it. And then the camera pans out to see in her trash can a dead baby. just rotting in her trash can after her abortion, and the camera zooms in, and then the baby opens its eyes. Cut to black.
Wait, Graham, why'd you start laughing so hysterically?
What happened to the fucking kid, dude?
Fungus.
All right, hi Doc, can you hear us?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're pretty quiet though.
Yeah, I'm gonna DM something that's gonna kill Brant.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that you said that so that the audience can never see what's happening.
Big Chungus really is the pinnacle of comedy.
Nig Chungus.
Okay, there's this post from like 2017 where somebody posted the Big Chungus picture, and like it was a normal conversation, like on 4chan, and then someone randomly just said, "Whoa, Bugs, lay off the carrots." Oh
God, humor is just ruined by this fucking decade. This decade actually ruined the concept of comedy.
No, now everything is secondhand humor.
We've somehow created post irony. Doc, you were really quiet. I'm trying to figure out if I can turn it up at all.
Yeah,
okay, well, I can do something that can make How To die.
Is it better now?
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah, you're good.
That's what I share with Brant, by the way.
Oh,
By the way,
God.
I'm thinking of keeping the stream going for another like 30 minutes.
Oh, God, that was so funny.
See if we can get it close to a 2-hour podcast, I guess.
Yeah,
or not
yeah,
Yeah,
podcast.
humor. It's not even really
Oh wait, Doc, we
ironic
beefing.
anymore.
The key isn't cut out.
We beefing on this channel though.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
Had to check
Why are
your
we
DM.
I see it.
Because you made a fraudulent Hollywood Undead video with
It
false
wasn't
information.
fraudulent, it was
And I
mis-
caught
I didn't make
you.
that. I did not make that. Young Mafia did. That's not me.
Are you okay? So, hand on the Bible. Find a Bible real quick. Are you
Okay.
really telling me that you're not Young Mafia?
Yeah, that's what
Really?
I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm not stupid.
I may be goofy, but
Shut
I'm
up,
not.
Brant. I might be goofy.
I might be.
Listen, I
I might,
might be retarded, but I'm not stupid.
I might be a joker, but I ain't
No,
stupid.
Young Mafia is my twin brother.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn it, we not beefing?
Yeah, we're not. I don't know why. Why would you think we were?
We'll tell Young Mafia to fucking make a response already.
I think he was working on one, but he doesn't have like a mic. I don't let him use my mic. That's why his mic quality was bad.
Oh,
So,
that's
you
why
know.
his mic quality was bad.
Yeah, I don't let him use my. I don't let him use my USB mic. He used his like laptop mic, so that's why it was pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, you can't disagree with facts with him.
Tugwild just pointed out, bro, that's Lasagna Cat's ending. You know, he's actually kind of right. Oh, somebody needs to take Lasagna Cat's ending and then deep fake Nostalgia Chick's face on the girl. Somebody needs to do that.
Remember that video of like a Spoonie in bed with her as like a joke? Like where Spoonie used to do like this series where he
Oh, yeah, spooning with Spoonie.
Yeah, I remember there was like this really in-depth theory that was actually real and he was the father and everything.
Yeah, Medicare talks about that.
Yeah, but Medicare was doing it as a joke. There was like actual like.
I think it was the guy that
My
she
favorite
to go with.
The bread and butter of internet comedy to me is when Nostalgia Chick is talking about something unrelated, and then somebody will just respond with a joke about her abortion. It's like I can't believe this show got canceled. It's like you canceled your baby. What's the problem? It's like the pinnacle of comedy to
Todd
me.
in the Shadows had to be the father.
God, fucking.
I think it was the guy she left him for.
Remember when Todd fucking used Jew Wario's death to gain anti-Gamergate points?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Wait,
Jew
really?
Wario turned out to be a fucking pedophile.
Oh, I do remember that. I do like Todd in the Shadows though.
I've never really liked his content, so I just I dislike like every single that guy with the glasses person outside. That's why I didn't take the Change the Channel stuff too seriously. Because
what about Larry, Guru Larry?
well, okay, if you count that, sure.
What about
What about-
Spoonie, dude? Spoonie is
about-
awesome. I love Spoonie.
Spoonie is an
so-
asshole.
Dude,
Well, what about
I love
Brad?
Spoonie.
Fucking like I'll say Jessie Otaku seemed decent outside of it, but then she became Jacob and stopped making content. So.
What about Cinema
What
Snob?
did
Cinema
Spoonie
Snob
say
was
on
great.
Twitter?
Yeah, but Cinema Snob was like Cinema Snob
Cinema
is
Snob
like
is
buddy
hilarious.
buddy with Rob Walker, and Rob Walker's.
Who cares? Cinema Snob did a video where he reviewed his dick.
Wait, he did? Well, so did Digibro, didn't he?
No. Well, Cinema Snob, he just did
Digibro
like
is
this one thing where he
uncircumcised.
just started like massaging his dick on the camera. He's like, oh yeah, let it all out. Hold on, let me see if I can find
Mike would say
Did y'all ever watch Paranoid, the Cinema Snobs movie? It actually was not that bad. Well, okay,
Yeah.
I say that when I I watched it back when I liked, fucking To Boldly Flee. So
To Boldly Flee wasn't that your favorite movie for a while?
It was a tie between Suburban Nights and To Boldly Flee as my favorite movie for like 2.5 years.
Jesus.
From age 14 to 16.
What did Spoonie say on Twitter that one time that got him in trouble? It was like, I want to like chain you to in my basement or something and like make you drink my piss or something.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but like the thing is, Jesse Talkie was actually like not complaining about that, but Lupa was like, oh yes, being a fucking fuck Lupa. Actually, fuck all of them. They're all just pieces of shit at the end of the day.
I mean, they were part of
I
Channel
got to
Awesome
where
when
I
you
can't
check.
even see Santa Claus without just hating Rob Walker. He's such an asshole.
Wait,
Like,
really?
such a smug fucking asshole.
I don't know. Fearless, like he just got screwed over.
Yeah, okay. Phaelus, I don't think is an asshole.
Oh, okay. So what happened is that he did a review of a nudist colony, but it was just completely nude when he did it, and it's on Pornhub.
Yeah, I mean,
Fine.
like Cinema Snob, I probably
That-
make
that's-
some of the better content.
What's Cinema Snob's real name again?
Brad.
Brad, yeah.
Brad actually seems like a cool guy.
Oh yeah, no, he's funny.
Why is Rob Scallon involved with Nostalgia Critic videos? I don't understand why he's wasting his time and talent
Rob
with.
Allen has way more clout than Doug Walker at this point.
Yeah, I don't know why he's I don't know why he's like in that Pink Floyd The Wall musical. Like, why? Why did you make that fucking? Why did you recreate the album for them?
He's been working with him since like Mad Max.
Yeah, no,
Mad Max.
he. I'm pretty sure he wrote the Nostalgia Critic theme song.
Well, technically, that's from Moulin Rouge.
It is.
Yeah, if the show must go on. The review must go on was a parody of a Moulin Rouge song.
Gil-
No. It's from Moulin Rouge.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
maybe a few chords are different, but yeah, basically.
When is Rob Scallon gonna go solo?
He's Slipknot, right?
I'm-
Slipknot is
no,
not that great.
did you check your Discord though?
Yeah, I know you sent me fucking Brad, fucking Cinema Snob's penis. I saw it.
Oh, you guys remember when Mike Matei posted his like 11-inch penis on Twitter?
Yes, I did.
Mike
who?
Matei is Cinemassacre, right?
Oh,
Yeah, he's from Cinemassacre.
Mike
He's James Earl's
Matei.
best friend.
It's just this huge. Like, hold on, let me find it. It's so good.
Mike from Mike and James Mondays.
He literally
Yes,
used to
he
do
has
it
an
like
11-inch dick.
yeah, he used to do it
I mean,
like
to be fair, I
post it
don't
all
even
the
think
time.
it's like that embarrassing to post at that point. Like if you get 11.
Oh no,
inches-
it's 10. It's 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
what,
like,
as you
that's
see
not
here.
what a shameful number.
Damn.
I mean,
I'm thinking a hard 10.
if you're under
Tran.
9 inches, you cannot pleasure women. All right.
Oh my god! Oh my god! All right, first off, Brand sending penises to me.
Brant said it.
Oh my god! Dude actually looks like I think I've seen him in like porn before. He just has that face,
Just
If he was in one, it would not be consensual.
Brad, stop sending me pictures of his balls.
God, I feel so left out.
God.
So let's talk about this decade in music.
I too love Carly Rae Jepsen.
Wait, so I know the three of us have made our top 10 albums of the decade, but Doc, have you?
No.
Mine actually got changed a little bit. Where The Money Store is now my second favorite of the decade. It really and No Love Deep Web, the PP one is on there.
Yeah,
as well.
but Brent, you're so spastic with
No. It's
favorites
been the
though.
same for a while. I just decided to re-listen to it because it's been a while. And I
Okay,
really
a month and a half is not a while.
About 2 months ish, about the same.
All
I'd say
right.
that-
Oh,
My
you didn't-
top
you
10
didn't put
albums of
Doc-
the decade.
You didn't put
they would
Black
have
Star
to-
on?
Black Star, no.
Wait. there's another good Avalanches album.
Yeah, Wildflower. It's great.
Is it better than Since I Left You?
No, but
by the way, for the record, Doc, Since I Left You grew on me quite a bit.
Good. It's a good
album.
album.
I will say it's middle heavy because the first couple tracks and the last couple tracks are nowhere near as good as the body of the album.
I would say the first 2 tracks are fantastic. Actually, first 3 tracks are. The whole thing is just great.
I think it loses steam at the end.
Stick with me, whatever. But I listened to the Twin Fantasy 2018 today, and I was genuinely like counting it in my decade list because Jesus Christ, that was really good.
That's on the chart, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, here's my top 10 albums of the decade. All right, we got Mania by Fall Out Boy. Then we have Pray for the Wicked by Panic at the Disco. And then we have Pray for the Wicked by Panic at the Disco. And then we have Mania by Fall Out Boy. And then Confessions of a Dangerous Mind by Logic. And then we have what is it? Christ. Then we have that one AJR album. Yeah.
Wait, was Saturation 3 anywhere in your list? How to? Hold on, let me find your list.
Hold on, I'll post my new updated list. And the only reason why it's updating a bit is because I'm re-listening to like literally every single huge 2010s album to make sure that it's up to date as possible. So yeah, it's gonna change quite a bit. But
I know Getty put Sat 3 in his pretty
this
high.
Is well, of course.
Wait, Caretaker, Empty Bliss is on. Wait, hold on. How many on your album of the decade list? How many of those are on?
Here, I'll post it and then
I'll post it in the fucking chat.
Yeah,
I'll make the decade list.
Well, I'll DM it to you, and then I'll also put it in the stream chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop mine in the stream chat.
And if it's on the list, I'll put an L beside it.
That works. All right. So the Tim Core top 10 albums of the decade is dropping right now.
God, Tim Core is the worst thing I think I've ever had to
Okay, but Redneck Crunk Core exists. Redneck Crunk Core exists. Christian Redneck Crunk Core exists.
That sounds like the best thing ever. Why are you comparing it to Tim Core?
We should just put that Tim Core just for the joke of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a Hollywood Undead retrospective.
Okay, to be fair though, other than Call Your Friends, I don't even think that there's any albums that you dislike in there. Right?
What?
In my top 10,
what?
In my top 10 of the decade, other than Call Your Friends, there's no albums in my top 10 of the decade that you even dislike, right?
What's your top 10 of the decade?
I just posted it. It's number 1 is Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Number 2 is Saturation 3. Number 3 is Crowley. Number 4 is Legends Never Die by R.A. Number 5 is Marshall Mathers LP 2. Number 6 is Call Your Friends. Number 7 is Run the Jewels 1. Number 8 is Gang Stalkers by Rusty Cage. Number 9 is 1,000 Gex. And number 10 is You Won't Get What You Want by Daughters.
Oh, you won't.
Okay, I haven't listened to 3 of those albums, but the ones I have listened to I don't dislike. Definitely not what I would say top of the decade for like the Marshall Mathers LP 2. But whatever.
Well, that's one of those albums that a lot of people don't hate it, but most people don't like it as much as I do.
I remember Rap Critic said it was better than the first one.
For the longest time, I always put it above the first one, but I just this month placed it right behind it.
I cannot believe this.
Because the first, because Marshall Mathers LP 1 has a lot more bad tracks than LP 2 does, but the good tracks are so much more iconic.
All right, to finish my list of top 10 albums of the decade, I'm going to say American Beauty by Fall Out Boy, then Pound Syndrome by Hobson, and also Knock a Madness also by Hobson, and then No Shame by Hobson, and then
Raw was 2010, right? Yeah.
What's number 1?
Number 1, my favorite would have to it's actually a tie between Supermarket by Logic and fucking...
Confessions of a Dangerous Mind by Logic.
And also the Nostalgia Critic Pink Floyd The Wall album.
Wait, where's Token?
There's a lot more than 10.
Oh no, you're right. Token. I guess between somewhere. I guess we'll have to replace one of the Fall Out Boy manias.
Where's the Hollywood Undead ones?
Yeah, Hollywood Undead dropped their entire discography bar one album this decade.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it's every Hollywood and Dead album.
Where's
instead.
V?
God, where's
V.
Dave?
Okay.
War Child is the best Hollywood Undead song by a long
it's
shot.
so bad.
It's
It
the
is
greatest
so
thing
bad.
ever made.
Like I like. Hold on, Day of the Dead. Let me think. I like 6 songs off of it, and then the rest is all trash.
No,
Well, okay,
no,
all
no,
of it's
no.
pretty trash. Even
War
the stuff I like
Child
now.
is the greatest Hollywood Undead song.
There's
It's
literally
the
a song on
funniest.
that
It's
album
the
where
funnest.
and then it gets quieter.
Yeah, I started crying. I started crying with laughter.
Yeah, Does Everybody in the World Have to Die is easily the worst Hollywood Undead song that's on one of their albums.
They're all
But
the
to be
worst
fair, y'all
song.
didn't- y'all
Everything
didn't
that's
even
not
listen
War
to-
Child is the worst Hollywood Undead song.
Well,
Nice.
y'all didn't even listen to the worst Hollywood Undead songs, which are like a lot of their MySpace songs.
We listened to their
before Swan
immigrant
Song.
with their fucking
Okay,
immigrant song cover. That was enough.
Okay, fair enough.
So my top 10 of the decade, not me.
I
man.
showed that to my friends, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
My
What the fuck
my
is
top
this?
10 is going from 10 to 1 is The Avalanche's Wildflower, Shinsei Kamari-chan Sumen, Kendrick Lamar's The Pimp a Butterfly, Death Grips No Love Deep Web, Black Midi's Schlagenheim, Sufjan Stevens Carrie and Lowell, 3776 Saijiki, Mount Erie A Crow Looked at Me, Death Grips The Money Store, and the greatest album of the decade is The Caretaker and Empty Bliss Beyond This World.
Not gonna lie, Brant, that's all pretty weeb bullshit.
There's 2 weeb albums on there.
And Death Grips is also for weebs.
No,
so
it's not.
listen.
No,
it
Caro
is.
Caro Bonito's for
Yeah,
weeb,
you
not Death
weeb.
Grips.
God, I hate anime.
What if the next season of JoJo they introduce a stand called MC or Rider MC?
MF Rhyme. MF
I,
Rhyme.
Barack Obama, have a dream.
Wrote down my 100 list, and I'll just tell you every album from the 2010s in order from best to worst.
Sure.
Okay.
So number 1 is The Spark by Enter
Are you
Shikari.
kidding me? You cuck.
Enter
is that-
Shikari.
Bruh. How
Eh.
is that? How
That's
is that
weird.
your album of the decade? It's so okay. It's
I kind of agree with Brant on what I've
Wait,
heard. I've
what
only
was
heard
that?
like
I've
2
never listened to
singles.
The Spark by what?
Enter
By Enter
Shikari.
Shikari. You
There's
I've heard 2 singles from that album. That's
There's
it.
just
Wait,
You
what
let-
album?
Schlegenheim is great.
albums ever made.
Schlegenheim is Steve Albini meets Talking Heads.
No,
Fantastic.
it's literally shit meets boredom.
It's
It's
great.
bad.
It's fantastic.
Anyway,
I am excited to listen to Carrie and Lowell though.
Boarding House Reached by Jack White. Then there's Norman Rockwell. Then there's To Pimp a Butterfly. Then Fleet Foxes. What was it? Fleet Foxes Helplessness Blues. Have One on Me by Joanna Newsom. Then it's Czarface, Every Hero Needs a Villain. Then it's The Knife Shaking the Habitual.
Fucking so Doc, not Timcore, but the Mucore Progress. What's your-
Mother is my only friend. Fucking something again. Fucking bullet in my head. My legs dangling off the edge. Fucking God, fuck. I don't know why that song appeared in my mind.
I like how your first instinct when something appears in your mind is to just unfilter, just shoot it out of your mouth like fucking projectile vomit.
I do that outward.
Yeah.
But Doc, what's your opinion on the Tim's Mucore Progress list so far?
Oh God, I mean,
Don't talk about To Pimp a Butterfly.
Well, I haven't listened to a lot of the albums, so I don't really know. But
do you at least agree that Public Enemy is trash?
I have not listened to Public Enemy.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard 3-6 Mafia?
No, I have not heard
God.
3 6 Mafia.
But
Actually-
what about your brother, Young Mafia? He's like the younger version.
Well, like here's the thing:
Young
3-6
Mafia,
Mafia is like a whole lot more boring than Public Enemy, but I like the idea of Public Enemy being worse.
Yes, but 3-6 Mafia is worse.
Yeah, technically, yes.
What do you mean
Music-
technically?
Here's the thing:
Public
Young
Enemy-
Mafia only listens to mumble rap, so I don't really.
Well,
Well,
here's the-
technically, they invented trap flows.
Public Enemy is great.
Public Enemy sucks ass.
Tim, You're asking.
The only person with any talent is Terminator X, and that's
Chuck
so
D has
occasional.
talent.
Chuck D is trash.
Chuck D
He
is
sucks
great.
as a rapper. He's got no flow. He's got no technical prowess.
Nathan
His voice
King, the
sounds
god
like
of
MC
rap.
Hammer.
Like,
He sounds like MC Hammer. He's got no stage presence,
MC
no
Hammer was a
personality.
pretty
He's
great
not,
rapper,
how does he
I'm
not
not
have?
gonna lie.
I'll, you know what? It's the '80s. I can give you some of those. How does he have no stage presence? He has so much stage
Because
presence.
I that's fucking no, it sucks. He's got no personality. Tell me about Chuck D just from hearing his verses. Tell me about what kind of person he is. Tell me
Okay.
about him.
Okay, he's an
He's
angry
black.
black guy who hates the police.
How is he angry? He's not
Because
angry in any song in that album.
Yes, he is.
He sounds like MC Hammer.
You
He's
sound like
not
that.
angry as
You're right.
Nathan King is God.
Too.
He literally. Most of his songs are talking about how much he hates police and how he's angry at them.
Yeah, but his performance doesn't convey any. Like at least Killer Mike.
You have to
Fucking-
scream, and therefore you understand that they're feeling emotion. Okay, that's how you understand. That's
It
how
was
Tim
very- it was
understands
very-
emotion.
literally-
It was very hard for me
He
to
sounds like
understand
he's
that
making
Joaquin
shitty
Phoenix.
dance rap music.
It was
That's
very
how he
hard
sounds
for me
like.
to understand Joaquin Phoenix was mentally damaged because he didn't have a tattoo saying damaged on his forehead.
Yeah, here's the thing. Jared
And
Leto's
also,
Joker is really
Flavor-
you know if you think about
Like
it.
the only person I will accept as a competitor is Lil Xan, just because Lil Xan is the worst
Are
mumble
you
rapper.
putting Lil Xan and Chuck D on the same?
No.
Flavor
Chuck D just sucks. He's not the worst. Flava Flav is the worst rapper. Okay, legitimately, unironically, and I don't even care if he hears this. Kevin Bo 202
I don't
makes
care if he
legit.
hears this. Like, he's
Kevin
gonna
Bo
fucking listen.
202 legitimately makes better music and is a better rapper than Flavor Flav.
Oh, I mean, Tim,
Legitimately,
you're
unironically.
Wait, really? What?
You're
Yeah,
not
Flava
a
Flav.
rapper, Flav.
Flava Flav is legitimately worse than Kevin Bo 202
Flavor
in every
Flav
way.
never-
Whoa.
No. Flavor Flav
And,
is less.
and let it be on the record, nobody in this world has nearly as much of a right to hate Kevin as I do.
Kevin Bo 202
So the
is
fact
more
that I said
entertaining.
that.
No, listen.
Here's
Kevin
the thing.
Bo
When you
202
said
is
I
more-
even if he hears this, I thought you were talking about Flava Flav. I'm
Yeah,
like, wait.
Flavor Flav doesn't even probably know how to use a computer.
Unga
Yeah.
bunga binga.
Bunga, bunga, bunga. Yeah, boy!
Here's the thing. Flava Flav is less entertaining than Kevin Bo 202, but objectively speaking, he's much better.
No.
Yes.
No, Flava Flav is so much worse than like here's the thing. Lil Xan, it's kind of hard to tell because Lil Xan literally just repeats things and can't even do that right. So Lil Xan is possibly worse, but like Lil Xan does not rap.
Okay, you want to know how I can defeat your entire argument right now? I can say two words, and you will admit that he's not the worst rapper. You ready? Lil Dicky.
Lil Dicky's not even that bad. Lil Dicky makes bad
We love the
decisions.
earth.
No. Okay, here's the thing. Lil Dicky makes bad choices. Like Lil Dicky is like Relapse. Bad choices meets some technical ability. Like
We made you, which
Flo-
is good.
like here's the thing. Lil Dicky can throw a good flow in. He's got decent in rhyming. He doesn't have an awful voice. He's got some good punchlines. The problem is he's just fills his tracks with bad ideas.
I'm on Tim's side. He said it pretty fast, so it's got to be good.
I agree. Really,
Jewish flow has a good flow to it and some good punchlines.
Beastie
I'm moaning,
Boys.
toning, and roning, stoning, and bone, and cone, and rowing.
Honestly, bruh is not even a bad song. It's pretty good.
Beastie Boys.
Now, granted, Beastie Boys are like I like the tone of Beastie Boys. It's just
Beastie Boys
they
are
get in
good.
the way
I
of
like False
themselves by
Boutique. I love
literally
that album.
cutting each other off every word.
Well, that's kinda
in the white.
And also,
that's-
Beastie
I love
Boys at
False
least had like some of the best production I've ever heard.
Yes, but that's not
Yeah,
them.
no, when they
That's
cut
Rick
each other
Rubin.
off, that's cool. No, they're like he's covered with flies or whatever on that one.
And also
fucking song about the hobo.
Sabotage exists.
That's not them though. That's Rick Rubin.
Well,
Sabotage literally is a Beastie Boys song though.
Totally overdone by them. Like they were totally involved in all the processing of making Paul's Boutique. And
Okay. You know what happened is that Rick Rubin did everything, and then Beach was like, "Yeah, that sounds good.
Paul's Boutique.
That sounds good, man." And then like they'll be
You
like,
know that
Paul's
was-
Boutique is a good
Also-
album. It's a
also-
good album. It's a good album.
No,
Good album.
no, it's a 5 out of 10.
"No, it's a 2 out of 10."
No, it's a 5. It's not that bad. It's a 5.
No.
They left Def Jam after License.
Okay, I don't care whoever the producer was.
They
I don't.
were the producers. They did all of it.
They did not do that. I guarantee you, they did not do
I don't
that.
know if they're the ones credited, but they were very involved. They oversaw all the process.
Okay, overseeing it is just saying, yeah, that sounds good, I guess.
No, that is not. You should actually see some of the behind the scenes work on Paul's Boutique because it's actually very interesting.
Isn't it like the second most samples
The
used
most,
in an album?
Yeah, Since I Left You is the most sampled.
Well, yeah, but isn't it the second most?
Yeah,
the second most done. But
Yeah.
it is. The Beastie Boys were heavily involved in everything with Paul's Boutique.
Okay, to be fair though, as much as I rag, 5-Piece Chicken Dinner is transcendent as a song.
it is pretty funny.
That is one of the best songs I've heard in the whole Mew chart. Legitimately, 5-Piece Chicken Dinner by Beastie Boys.
Can you please put up when we do the top 15 for each section? Can you please put it like
it's
top of the
Kanye
rap
Sunday
list?
Service. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't even know they released this.
Oh yeah, Kanye dropped a new album today.
What?
Wait, he dropped an album?
Yeah, he
The
did.
fuck?
Oh, no, not
Wait,
Kanye.
Kanye
No. It wasn't
Hold on.
Kanye. It was his Sunday Service Choir,
Which
not
is
really
just Kanye
himself,
West. It's just Kanye West.
But
It's
him with
his
his choir though.
Yes, but he like made all the composition.
They don't call it Kanye. It's with the choir, so it's not Kanye.
Oh, Jesus is Born. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
this.
basically, Kanye West dropped an album. It's him as the leader and a couple people as vocals, and that's what the choir is.
Oh, wait,
Listen, until Kanye goes back to making real music, I don't give a shit.
Jesus
Fuck you, Tim. You're going to hell forever. Have fun with Hitler and the Jews.
Listen. I marked I marked the top of my house with lamb blood. Read the title of this stream.
Jesus is King has really soured on me.
Yeah, Sam.
I told y'all.
No, because here's the thing.
It hasn't for
Here's
me
the thing,
though.
right?
You
when
guys don't know.
when I listened to it, I didn't have that good of headphones, so the mix sounded fine. But when I got good headphones, you can hear just how rushed it was. The drums literally just clip at points, and like everything sounds so like it's just not finished. It's just not done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a good. I mean, it definitely it shrunk on me a little bit, but I don't hate it or anything. I still think it's a pretty good album.
It's like a 4 for me.
That Kanye doesn't say like anything except "I love God" for most of it, and then
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
he literally ripped off what is that Christian Weird Al guy? Fucking Tim Dickens, Tim the
fanboy philosopher.
No, there's this guy who like all the homeschool Catholic kids I grew up with were obsessed with him.
I don't
he was like the stand-up comedian. He was like Bo Burnham except like not good and Christian.
Hitler?
But like he literally made a parody of Yesterday by the Beatles called Chick-fil-A. Why are you closed on Sunday? It was fucking god awful.
Whatever. So I hated Closed on Sunday the first time I heard it, but literally Kanye doesn't say like anything worth remembering until the very end of the album, and it's just a question. It's not even like him saying anything.
Did the guy who invented college go to college?
No, the question was when I announced I was making a Christian album, the first people that went against me were Christians. Was that say? I'm like, well, that's an interesting point, but then he just repeats it and repeats it and repeats it.
Repeat stuff.
I will still say though,
I think Use This Gospel is pretty fucking tight still.
Even though the mixing is really terrible on a lot of it, I still think that Selah is a really good song.
Oh,
One of my
I
favorites.
love
Just because
I feel like Jesus is King is for people who thought that Ultralight Beam wasn't trash. Because Ultralight Beam sucks ass.
It is more.
It does not suck ass. It's pretty all right.
Actually, Life of Pablo in general is just terrible.
Well, no. Like, here's the thing: if you cut the 13 good tracks out of Pablo and just release that, it probably would be a high 8. Now it's a low 7 though because it's got so much crap in it.
Well, actually, Life of Pablo
you are in fact fucking gay, Tim. I was trying to think of something clever, but I just couldn't in the moment.
No, Life of Pablo sucks.
Jesus King is definitely more Ultralight Beam than it is Jesus Walks.
Oh,
I agree.
Jesus Walks is definitely Kanye's best Christian song. I don't think anyone's gonna.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, yeah, but like that, it's not even the best. It's not even the best track on the album, though.
Well, no, that's saying quite a bit.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 album. Fair enough.
Well, my favorite track on the album is also my favorite rap song ever made, and like my
Wait, what is that?
My number 1, 2, 3, 4,
Just
5,
say
6, 7, seventh favorite song, "Never Let Me Down," is my 7th favorite song of all time. So I mean, it's kind of hard
That's
to
a
do
good
that.
song, but I fucking prefer What Is It All Falls Down.
I get. Never Let Me Down is the one that has like the "When it comes to being truly."
Yeah, that shit is dope as fuck. I love
I
that.
mean,
sample
it's
so
good, but
goddamn
it's not even like the
Well, I
best song on the album.
I
Slow Jams is such a fucking good R&B
Yeah,
song.
Slow Jams is the second best. All Falls Down is the best, and then third.
God, I fucking love Slow Jams so much.
2 Words is pretty damn good.
It is good. It is fucking good. It's an
my favorites would be
underappreciated.
like
2 words. Freeway slightly retarded.
No, because he uses 4 words and he's like, oh, I'm slow.
the fucking, and then the violin at the end is so good.
Can we just talk about like how spaceship to Never Let Me Down is probably the best 3 tracks in any album.
Oh, what?
Ever.
You're just gonna throw away fucking We Don't Care and All Falls Down?
No, it's the best 3-track run. Spaceship, Jesus Walks, and Never Let Me Down. 6, 7, 8. Because here's the thing with We Don't Care and All Falls Down is that there's
I don't
graduation
really like
day.
Spaceship that much. I'm not gonna lie. It's
okay.
Right.
What about The End to Welcome to the Black Parade? All of those are like
slightly retarded.
Slightly retarded.
Well, do you count The End and Dead as one song or 2?
Either or, like everything until Black Parade is like 10 out of 10 song.
This Is How I Disappear sucks. Not gonna lie.
No, This Is How I Disappear is great. What are you talking about?
This Is How I Disappear sounds like Sing for a Moment.
So wait, Never Let You Down. Never Let Me Down is your favorite rap song?
Yes.
Okay, I don't like that song because I don't like Jay-Z and Ivy on it.
I can respect that, but here's the thing.
Jay-Z is the best part of the song. What are you talking about?
No, the thing I like about what I like most when rap songs do is that they have like 2 different vocal melodies going on at once. So you have Jay-Z's rapping, but then you have like the song going on in the background. The piano is so nice. The chord progression is so wonderful. The singing is great.
I don't fucking care about like just generally. I really just don't want to hear about the song.
Well, I can get why people wouldn't like it. It's a very Brant would like this, but not a lot of other people would. Kind of song.
Oh yeah, you're very unique, but
too different from the other girls, Brant.
Too quirky, man. Too quirky.
Well, I like Jesus Walks.
Kind of
quirky,
though.
Favorite Kanye song.
All right, I just posted my favorite album of every decade so far.
Good. Let me.
All right, Brant, you want to read it out?
Moanin' by Art Blakey, Velvet Underground or Nico, Studio Can by Frank Zappa, Poopy Butthole by Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, aka The Great Adventures of Slick Rick by Slick Rick.
Okay, why do you hate Slick Rick so much?
No, I'm being serious. That's your favorite album of the 80s.
No. Well, hold on. I don't know. Because here's the thing. Out of every 80s album I've heard, there's only 2 ones that I even kind of liked, and they were both low 8s, and that's Slick Rick and Surfer Rosa. And I've only heard them once. Haven't really wanted to revisit. So 80s can suck my fucking poopy butthole by Wubba Lubba Dub Dub.
Best decade of music. I mean, look at all the great things we got.
80s is so like way back when in the early days of the server, I remember we had like a 70s versus 80s, and I said, "Oh, 80s is better." But I legitimately thought that most of the stuff I thought of as 80s was it actually came out in the 70s.
Yeah, that was the same thing with me. I thought I didn't realize that most of the best Pink Floyd albums came out in the 70s.
90s is Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg.
No good Pink Floyd
is
albums.
The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, and 10s is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I pretty much just wanted to get you to read it so I could rant about the 80s again.
All right, let me do my top of each decade.
Actually, I probably need to go pretty soon. So do y'all have anything else you want to say for the 3 people? We went down to 3 once we started talking about albums. Oh fuck. Nobody's watching this shit now. All right.
I mean, why? I mean, we're on the second channel. What do you expect? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I gotta wait until, because if I did live streams on the normal channel, I would lose so many subs on there, because instead of doing actual videos, it would just be shitty live streams.
That's true.
So it's like I have to wait to stream on main channel until I'm
These are far from shitty. I mean, look at me. I'm Chungus. I mean,
yeah, but you didn't show it until like an hour and a half.
I'm literally Pablo Honey, Eminem 69. So
Sharpest Lives is not the best on the album, but I respect that opinion because it is a masterpiece of a song. Also, This Is How I Disappear is amazing, and I don't know what Brant's on about.
I fucking love when it's going, boom, want to see how far down? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm coming.
80s would probably be Violent Femmes.
Because, wait, what are you getting?
No. How to is the one that likes Violent Femmes. I'm the one that likes Hollow Ground.
Getty literally wants to be dominated by a black woman, specifically.
Oh,
I think he was referring to race play too. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but Hollow Ground is such a good album. Like
I would be dominated by Raven from Teen Titans.
I agree.
I do not want to be dominated.
By the way, Doc, or in case you're wondering, Shad's been releasing Starfire Raven stuff. So
yes.
All right.
Has like a dick and everything.
Doc, don't horny breathe in my ear again, please.
What the latest one?
All right, guys, I'm gonna cap this live stream exactly at 2 hours. So we got 20 seconds left. Everybody, last thing for Christmas.
Can I tell a quick story real quick? So my cousin's telling me about his grandma, right? And she's getting blood work done, and her fucking nurse is black. And after she leaves the room, his grandma's like, I'm not racist, right? But niggers are an ugly people, and that's
and ending right there. Happy Hanukkah and Merry Kwanzaa, everybody. All right. Fuck, I missed.